To be blunt, it's a centuries-long satanic conspiracy, right? And the goal is to humiliate humanity by duping them into creating a new world order, which is effectively going to be their own prison. So humanity is being duped into building their own prison, and a prison of debauchery. That's the ultimate goal, and the ultimate humiliation. So the thing is, like I often say, is that because occultists like to treat the truth as something that can be hidden, and they like to talk about the truth being suppressed and books being hidden, and because that's how they operate, because they operate not on wisdom but on information, because for them ultimate knowledge is magic, and magic is basically just a fraud. And true wisdom, you can't take away wisdom, because wisdom is in every man's heart, man or woman's heart. But the problem is that we are living in a world where there's an apparatus in place to try to get us to deceive ourselves, to betray our conscience. So we're all born knowing what's right and wrong, but we are presented with versions of reality to induce us to, again, betray ourselves. So particularly a version of history. So this is why the whole idea of Western history is a fabrication, largely to help people, Westerners in particular, but the whole world effectively, to arrive at particular conclusions, to view the world a certain way, which serves this agenda. So what has to happen is that people know deep in their hearts what's right and wrong, and they know that first of all, they know what they are doing is wrong. They know that they have deceived themselves just to follow along with everybody else, and they know that what's happening around them is wrong. The problem is that they are afraid. They feel overwhelmed. They don't see how their actions could have a consequence, and that's because they don't have belief in God, because God is the true power. What they need to recognize, they need to have more trust in themselves. They need to trust themselves to affirm deep down what they know is the truth, and to stand up for it, and to believe that they are not alone, because it's not about what they can do or any group of them can do. It's entirely they can rely on God. God is the ultimate power, no matter what these what kind of power these Luciferians accumulate. It will never be not even a speck compared to the enormous power that God can wield. And that's ultimately what this purpose is. We're here effectively to discover just that, to recognize that, what we need to do is we need to discover the truth. So people need to read, they need to study, they need to understand what's going on, and they need to share that information to wake up other people. We need a critical mass of people. We need a group, a number large enough to be able to oppose the agenda. And we can never be afraid of how much power they've accumulated. We have to recognize that God is waiting for us to recognize that we can only do it through him.
So more courage, less fear, more faith.
Yes.
Okay, David Livingstone, can you just remind us where people can go and find your latest book online, and can we get a paperback copy or hardback copy of it?
You bet. Thank you, Tony. My website is ordoabcal.ca. That's where you'll find online. So my 6 volumes, you'll see there's a menu at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For each from there, you'll see all the chapters of each of the volumes. So you can read the book online, or from the homepage, from any page, you'll see there's links to buy my book on Amazon. So that's a paperback version or a Kindle version. And of course, Kindle doesn't need to be read on a Kindle device. You can download the app to your computer and you can read it that way as well.
Okay, David Livingstone, thanks for joining us. And a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Same to you.